So when I first saw the robot in use, really blown away by the accuracy of the lines and how straight they were. We'd recently just renovated one of our soccer grounds. We put it straight on that, and I couldn't have got it any straighter with a string line, even if I tried. So the accuracy was, spot on. So my name's Kev. I'm the head of grounds and gardens here at Marcellin College. I work for Danaher's Facility Management. We've got the contract here, and we've been lucky enough to purchase one of the robots. Marcellin College is a part of the Marist education system. We're based 15 k's roughly east of Melbourne. It's an all-boys Catholic school. So before we brought the robots, we were doing it manually. We used to have 2 atom line markers, very time-consuming for initial setup. So we'd have to string out pictures, measure them out, get them accurate, get them squared, mixing up paint, washing out the pumps. So it was quite time-consuming, and the robots made that so much easier. The GPS side of things has certainly diminished that time quite rapidly. So what we can get it done now with 1 day of robot line marking would take us just 3 to 4 days, 2 people to mark up. We looked at a couple of different robot line markers, and we found that the setup of the tiny mobile robot ones and the support that we had during our installations was far above what other providers provided us. So that's why we went with tiny mobile robots. And the after-sales communication and support has certainly been top-notch. But being local here in Bayswater, tiny mobile robots is nice and close to us, and the ease of getting support and help was the reason why we chose it. Yeah, so I'm involved with Pakenham United Football Club. We were lucky enough to enter a draw and win a sample for a couple of months, and made my job a lot easier down there. So we purchased one, and then managed to impress the school with the sports model, and then we purchased the pro model through the school itself. It's so much more cost effective, and certainly the man hours on line marking are down. So we done a trial a couple of weeks back. We done 11.5 kilometres of line marking in less than 6 hours, which included full-size AFL, full-size rugby, an 8-lane athletics track as well. So it certainly has made our job a lot easier with the initial markups. So at Marcellin, we use our tiny mobile robot line marker to mark 5 cricket grounds, 2 AFL grounds, 2 soccer pitches, a rugby field, an 8-lane athletics track, and we can interchange between the different templates with the touch of a button. With the initial marking, to set it up, it took us about 15 minutes to set up the full-size soccer pitch. Once that was set up, 20 minutes, and we had an 11-a-side soccer pitch marked up, so total process of about 35 minutes in total. The improvements we've seen by purchasing the robot, the presentation, the crispness of the lines, how straight they are, and just the positive feedback we're seeing from the school when it comes to the logos and the writing on the wings. It certainly has made our presentation a lot better. Cost efficiencies with the robots has certainly made our budget look a lot better. We're not spending anywhere near as much on paint nor man hours of line marking. What we would do with a 10-litre, mix your own paint, we get 2 marks if we were lucky. With the pre-mix from Tiny Mobile Robots, where we're getting 3 full-size soccer grounds painted from 1 10-litre drum. Marcellin is a very proud school when it comes to their school sports, and it's very important that we're getting those lines nice and straight. It reflects on the school as a whole, and that's what we want to see. Some of the other benefits we've got with the robot is we can accurately mark our sprinkler heads. So we just put a dot down on top of the sprinkler heads so that we know where they are, easy to find. And we've also got a fairly fresh apprentice. So what we've done in the past, last week or so, we've actually put green lines down to teach him how to mow that straight pattern into our ovals as well. So not only is it, good for marking, it's also good for helping the up-and-coming turfies. Early days, some of the concerns were about how accurate the remarks would actually be, but to be honest, we've had no issues whatsoever with them, and it certainly has made the lines pop when you're going over them completely, multiple times. Yeah, so the installation process of the templates, I'm not the most technological person, but it was actually quite easy, and once you get the hang of it and once you show once or twice, it is quite easy to operate, and if I can use it, then anybody can use it. So the robot certainly has made our man hours on line marking down quite a lot, so it frees up our other guys to be able to do other work. I mean, you can probably see behind me that the apprentice is currently mowing the oval while the robot's doing its thing, marking up the logo. So the school are quite impressed with that, because it means that we're not wasting time line marking when we can be doing other things helping around the campus. The drying time is actually quite quick. So on a warm day, it's touch dry within 5 minutes. So once we've finished, the kids can come straight out and continue to kick the soccer ball around or have a kick of the footy. The wet days, it's around about half an hour we've found once the rain stopped that it dries and can get back on the ground. So with self-support, it certainly has been a great experience from my perspective. If we need any guidance with templates or transferring from one tablet to the other, we just ring up Rob and the support team and within the hour, someone's either on site or talking over the phone on how to transfer and achieve what we're trying to achieve. This is Marcellin's 75th year of operation as a school. So we've recently input the 75-year logo, so that'll look quite nice once that's done. When I first heard about the robotic line markers, I thought I'd be honestly put out of a job, but it's actually been the opposite. It's given us a chance to expand what we do on campus here and make sure that we get a lot more done in a timely manner. I'd certainly recommend buying a Tony mobile robot. The ease of which you can get access to them and how easy they are to use, they certainly would be a benefit for anyone in the industry.